Hey guys, my name is David Dailey and I just want to make a quick video on my testimony. So if you have time, I just would like for you to listen, but if not, it's fine too. So here we go. When I was young, I never grew up in a church at all. I started cussing when I was 4 to 7 years old, and when I mean cussing, I mean like fluently, like it was in my vocabulary, like every other word, every sentence, like it was pretty bad. And I remember my mom and my dad fighting one time, and my dad threw a glue bottle at the wall and it made a hole, and it scared me, like it terrified me, and like nobody wants to see their mom and dad fight. Like that's just pretty hard on a young kid, especially. But it's all mellowed out now, and I'm just thankful to have like a mother and a father figure in my life. So when throughout elementary I cussed, I had good grades, and I just really wasn't all there. I never had a relationship with Christ. I didn't go to church unless it was like a special occasion with my grandparents or something. And so when I was in 5th grade, I was introduced to pornography. And so when 6th grade came around, I had already known about it. I lusted, I was mean, I teased people, I hurt people's feelings. I still cuss pretty bad. It was still there, and I didn't have a relationship with Christ at all. And 6th grade, I really didn't like know what was happening, so I thought about committing suicide, and I was pretty close. And I went out into the shop where it's like a building in my backyard, and I got a knife, and like when I applied pressure like right here, I just kind of like, I got a phone call from one of my friends, and that really just stopped it because it made me feel like somebody actually cared about me. And so after that, going through middle school, I didn't have a relationship with Christ whatsoever. I didn't care to have one. I was careless, really. I cussed it, I lust, I was mean, I was really hateful, I said mean things, I was teasing people. I was just a really bad kid. I was that kid that people thought would never change, and that was just like, oh, that guy, okay. Like, I was known to be bad. And so going into 8th grade summer, going into 9th grade, I did some stuff with this girl that I really shouldn't have. And I almost had sex with her, but the only reason that I probably didn't is because I didn't have protection. And it's hard for me to say this stuff in front of y'all because it really is just hard. And so when I was a freshman, I had already dipped when I was in like 6th grade, and I got drunk when I was sometime in 9th grade. I got drunk on a school night, and it was really bad, and I didn't care at all. I was still careless, still cussing, and still lusting, still hateful, still just making fun of people, still teasing. I was I had a lot of anger in me, and I don't know what was going on in my life because I didn't care to have a relationship with Christ at all. And so going to 9th grade, after I got drunk and all that, I had some spurts where I wanted to stop cussing and never really worked out. So I decided this one week that I was going to stop cussing, and I stopped, and I made it to spin weekend, and I was like, okay, I think I'm just going to go to this because some of my friends invited me. And I knew what it was. People had told me about it, and I really wanted to change. Like, I went in with, like, the right mindset and everything. Like, I needed it. And so, going into spin, I was saved February 1st, 2013, and I was baptized February 3rd, 2013. And I was 14 years old at the time, and I'm 15 now. But it was really awesome, and it made a great impact on my life. And I remember that Friday night, or Saturday night, one of the two, on spin weekend, and I cried. I was weeping because I knew that after, like, I had gone back to school the next Monday, that I was going to be surrounded by so much temptation that I don't even know if I could have been able to take it. And some like great friends of mine helped me through that. And so after spin, I went to church, and I was involved, and I had it really going for me at first. And then I lost some of my best friends. Like, they just stopped hanging out with me. They made fun of me. They really just didn't really, I don't know if they just didn't like me anymore, or I don't know what happened, but they gave me due dates and time limits, like when I would go back, like it was a camp high. And I wouldn't blame them. If I was them, I would have probably done the same thing. But after that, I got past it, and I noticed that I was always at church by myself because my mom doesn't go. She's like, I guess she believes in God, but she doesn't go to church or anything. And I don't think my dad's a Christian because he really just, I've asked him and he really didn't say much about it. But like, it just started to get to me that I would always go to like the big service by myself, and I would just see others' families just walking around and just like praising the Lord together, and I really wanted that. And so after that, I started going to the 9:30 life groups, and that's what I still go to today. And it's really a lot better for me because I'm surrounded by people my own age, and it just really makes me feel more comfortable. But I don't feel like that anymore. Like, I still would like for my family to go, but it just doesn't happen yet. And so yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video on my testimony. So thanks for listening, guys.